Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Euro Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. It is time for my final draft for Euro Fantasy Football. I am driving towards Euros. I hope that you guys will join me too. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe and drop a like on the video as it helps my channel out a lot. So we'll see what happens. I hope that I will do well. But at the end of the day, I just want to have a lot of fun with this and see what happens. But I hope that I've helped you in some kind of way and create a lot of videos. I think it's been like 3 or 4 weeks ago that I started the Euro Fantasy Football content. But yeah, we'll see what happens. You know, anything can happen in match day 1. Just let you guys know that I will be posting like my substitute changes on my Twitter account. So please follow me there. I'll put a link in the description below. And I will be back on a Sunday looking at match day 2. But anyways, guys, let's go through my team and my strategies for match day 1. Here we go. So here we go. This is it. This is my final draft for match day 1. The only thing that will make me change my players around is injuries and the team lineup for Turkey versus Italy game. As you all know, we'll get the lineup before the deadline. So if my Italian players are not playing, then I have to make the changes there. I do have options already and I have backups on what I will do if I don't see Berardi on the team sheet for Italy. So before I go through each of my players, let me talk to you guys about my confirmed strategy. So match day 1, I'm going all out. And in match day 2, I am thinking to use the limitless chip. And once I get my team back for match day 1, I will see how things are. If I need to make, I don't know, 5 or 6 changes, then I will press that wildcard button. And then obviously in round of 16s, we'll get an unlimited transfers. You can change the team around again. And I'm just going to hope that I pick the right players for the quarterfinals. But when it gets to like the quarterfinals, semi-finals and finals, we are pretty much going to have similar players. So this is the main strategy. So as you can see for the limitless chip for match day 2, I thought I'll create a quick, like a very quick draft just to see which players that I might want for match day 2. Obviously it all depends, right, what happens in match day 1. But I just had a quick look and to see which players that I might go for. And as you can see here, there's a lot of players that I would really want, like Modric against Czech Republic, French players against Hungary, maybe England players against Scotland. So there is a lot of players, the very expensive players like Zinchenko against North Macedonia. So I'll be looking at this, and as you can see, I'm over the budget of nearly like 20 million. So the limitless chip here is definitely going to help us out. So that's why I'm thinking to use it in match day 2. For match day 3, like expensive players like Harry Kane or Lukaku, you know, if they already went through, then like players like Calvert-Lewin and Benteke will start, because if the team has already went through, you got to give other people the opportunity to play in the Euros. So that's my thoughts. Obviously things could change, right? And there could be some teams that they need to win, like big teams, you know, they lost in the first game and they drew in the second one. They need to win the last one or something to get through. And of course, and that's where we attack it. But I don't think there's going to be a lot of like big teams need to win. We will see what happens. I just have to adjust to that scenarios. But I just thought I'll do like a very quick draft on which players I might go for. I haven't really sorted it out because this is the transfer menu. And as you can see, there's a lot of expensive players that I want for match day 2. And yeah, it's above the budget there. Using the limitless chip there, it will just cancel that out and I can pretty much go for any player that I want. So I thought I'll show you guys that and why I'm thinking to use the limitless chip in match day 2. And as you can see, I'm pretty set on the captain as well for match day 1. I got Berardi here against Turkey. I've got Lukaku. I've got Harry Kane for this day, or Memphis Depay. I've got Ferran Torres against Sweden. And last but not least, I've got Jota. Now, I don't think that I'm going to wait until Tuesday to get a captain return. I think this is a decent amount of days to have a chance to get a captain return. but we will see. So that's that. Those are my strategies. Those are my thinking. And obviously, we'll see what happens in match day 1. But yeah, let's go through the team. So as you can see, I've got Harry Kane, Lukaku, and Memphis Depay. Great captain options. Great players for their national teams. Main players that is going to score a lot of goals and get like a lot of points for us. So the only problems that I had with my front three is Harry Kane. Because I looked at Ronaldo, but then I started thinking, do I really need an expensive player to help me out with the captain return? I guess I got Jota, but he's a little bit more cheaper. So, and like with this, I have an England cover, I have a Portuguese cover. So that's why I went with Jota and kept Harry Kane. Lukaku and Memphis Depay, I don't really want to go too much in detail with them. I already spoke to you guys about how amazing they are for their national team. Lukaku is on penalties. I think he is a must-have player in the Euros. And Memphis Depay takes penalties, corners, free kicks, penalties, every single thing under the sun. And that will definitely help us out to get some returns. Don't forget, this game does not have any bonus points. If there was, then things will probably be changed. Because it doesn't, it's going to be more difficult for us to get extra points. Got Tielemans and Alaba as the two midfielders that I wasn't sure about, but looking at it, Alaba, because he is 5.5 and a very good fixture, I'm gonna play him. You know, I'm gonna pick him because of this price tag. And for Tielemans, he's a player in a fantastic team that could score a lot of goals, and he could get maybe a little assist here and there. And if he does, then that's a massive bonus. He is a nailed-on player. That's why I'm keeping him. The only thing that I am looking at now is that team lineup for Turkey versus Italy game. If I find out that Berardi is not playing, then I have to quickly change my players around. Now, I'm just going to quickly show you guys what I might do. I haven't really got like the best scenario here. So let's just say Berardi does not play. I probably will go for Insigne, to be honest with you. That is 8.5. But as you can see, 2.5 million there. I have to kind of find that somewhere. And I guess I'm going to remove Jota and bring in a 6 million player. And for that, I might just go for Kimmich, to be honest with you guys. He's a fantastic player. And you never know in this game. Anything can happen. But where's Germany? There we go. I might just do this. And there we go. I'll captain Insigne, happy days. And I got Kimmich on the bench in that last game. So I might do something like this if I have to change my Italian attacker, but we will see. So those are just some options there I wanted to quickly show you guys. And the other two midfielders is Jota, just for that last game, and Ferran Torres, only 11% owned. Now I know that this team is pretty template-y, you know, but there are a lot of like big differentials, like 2% here for my captain. Rodriguez, that is 2%. Like Torres, 11%. That's still good enough for me to gain rank. Like 10% from Jota. So there are a couple of players here that actually can help me out in the rankings. Obviously, I got Lukaku and Kane just so I don't drop in the rankings because they're highly owned. You know, if they do well and I don't have them, then that's a big problem. And as for the defense, I brought in Martin Hinteregger and Simon Kjær. So from Denmark defense and a Austrian defense. So instead of bringing two Denmark defense there, I kind of like placed my bets on different teams. And I got Jason Denery, a player plays for Belgium against Russia. Very cheap player there. I went for an exciting pick just to try my luck out on a massive differential. 5.5, you know, it's a little bit on the expensive side, but he takes like free kicks. And I think he's on penalties for Switzerland. Ricardo Rodriguez there as someone that I can be excited about. I don't want to go through my goalkeepers yet. Let's have a look. So Torres here, that is 23% owned, 4.5 against Switzerland. One of the main players for Spain there. So I went with this cheap defense line as much as I can so I can use the money elsewhere. Because this game doesn't have bonus points, it's more difficult for us to get a lot of points. But, you know, I do love players like Cancelo and Pavard, expensive players that could return big, but yeah, they gotta return. That's the problem. And because there's no bonus points, I just thought I'll go for a cheap defense that actually plays and use that money elsewhere. And as for my goalkeepers, I've got my main goalkeeper here, Donnarumma, from Italy against Turkey. I think Turkey is going to do well. However, I can't go against the stats that Italy has. They have been keeping a lot of clean sheets and winning a lot of games. And as for my 4 million goalkeeper, Hedra Deki, 35% owned, 4 million price tag, and playing a Finland player. I mean, I'm hoping that Italy will keep a clean sheet, then I don't have to change him. But anyways, that is pretty much it. I am going to be creating videos for Matchday 2, Matchday 3, round of 16s, quarterfinals, semi-finals, and final. So please, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And smash the hell out of that like button. Let's see if we can get up to about 200 likes. That would be incredible. I've been creating videos for a long time now, and you know, Euros is something that I always wanted to do. Create a bunch of videos, guys, so check them out and get some like suggestions from them, because they are still valid. They're all looking at Matchday 1 stuff, so please check it out. And thank you so much for the amazing support. I am going to continue to do what I'm doing. Thank you, guys. I'm now 21,000 subscribers. Amazing milestone. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.